Hey, Miss Kalisha, and hey, everybody that will hopefully tune in live soon or watch the recording. I am Nicole Swiner, and I am glad that you are joining us today to talk about this crazy new inspirational random idea that I had to do a collective book, otherwise known as an anthology for people like you, for women like us with stories like us. And we're going to call it the Superwoman Survival Story book or Superwoman Survival Stories. I'm going to come up with a catchy name, but um, if you don't know me, I am still full-time working as a family physician, but about, I don't know, 5, 6 years ago, I got into the realm of publishing and learned that I had a passion for telling my stories and the stories of other authors, particularly women, particularly minority women, and especially Black women. But I am open to the journeys of all. I've published some books and I've been a best-selling author a couple of times and a best-selling publisher, helping my authors to become best-selling authors on Amazon. And it really has become much more than a side gig. It's become a love of mine. It's therapeutic for both me and my authors to work with them in this kind of a way. So I'm really excited about what this means for you and what this means for all of us. And I'm especially excited about talking about my niche, which is the Superwoman niche. Hey, somebody else is joining on. Hi. Can you hear me okay? Hopefully your picture will pop up in a minute. Um, let's see, Miss Harris. Who is that? Who is Miss Harris? Oh, I think it's Dr. Angela Harris. I can't hear you, but hopefully you can hear and see me. And then we'll record this as well. So jump in, wait for hey, Kim. I see Kim jumping in. Can you hear me okay? Let's see. I think she's probably calling. Hey, Kim. I see you. I see you. Can you hear me? You can hear me okay? I can't hear you. Make sure you're not muted if you want to be heard.
Oh, there you go.
Hey!
Hey!
We're just getting started. You're right on time.
This is my first time using this.
Yay.
Okay. I didn't realize that I would be seen.
I got you. And I think
I'm going to be driving, so.
No, yeah, don't look at the camera. Be careful.
Yes, definitely.
Be careful. All right. And I'm going to record this so you can go back too. Okay?
Okay, perfect.
Yes, and I think Dr. Angela Harris is on as well, although I can't see you. Hopefully you can hear me okay. So I'm actually going to mute you, Kim, again, just in case. But you know how to unmute yourself if you have a question, okay?
Now, do I need Wi-Fi? Is this going to be distorted?
It might, but that's okay. As long as you can hear me, it's fine. And I'll record this again so you can always go back. Is that all right? All right.
Okay.
Hey. Yay, we're getting more people calling in. I'm so excited.
This is Angela.
Hi. Were you trying to
Hey.
you were trying to do the video earlier?
Yeah, I was trying to do the video and I was having some problems, so.
No worries. I can hear you crystal clear.
Okay, great.
Yay. So we're just getting started. I was saying hi to everybody and kind of introducing myself. So we'll send the recording out just in case there was something earlier that you missed as well. Okay?
Okay.
But to get back to it, thanks again for joining us on the live or the recorded call. Long story short, if you didn't catch the beginning, I am Dr. Nicole Swiner. Full-time gig is as a family physician, but then about 5 or 6 years ago got into the writing and publishing realm. And I have very passionately and, excitedly been involved with multiple authors. I probably, excuse me, have authored around 20 plus, particularly female physician authors, and help them to become best-selling authors. But I am open to all writers, and I particularly love telling the stories of women. Hence, the creation of this crazy idea. So if you follow me on social media, I also have a subscription box in a group called the Superwoman Survival Group. And what we focus on are issues that I deal with, folks like me deal with, women in particular deal with on a daily basis, as far as juggling all these things, having these families or taking care of family members, having businesses, going to school, working from home, having kids, not having kids, whatever all the balls are that you juggle in the world and in your life, figuring out how to succeed and how to not go crazy and to remain sane. And so that group that I have talks about all these things. We inspire and encourage each other with funny memes, with products, with, helping each other out, giving somebody an encouraging word. And it's been probably most uplifting to me. I don't know if the ladies know that they continue to inspire and motivate me more than anything. And I am awe-inspired and shocked and amazed by the wonderful stories that are shared, either with me privately, personally, on our group and our group page, etc. Folks that I meet when I go out speaking or go talking about the Superwoman Complex. I'm always inspired by other women and what they are doing and how it can help others. So particularly for this year, the last couple of years have really seemed to be focused on women taking over. I mean, literally, I don't know how many times we said this is the year of the woman, the year of the woman, but it continues to be that message, for the past couple of years. And this year in particular, I'm very excited about continuing that trend, continuing that feeling. And I have, a number of women, both in my personal life here in Durham, outside of Durham, that I meet everywhere on social media that have a story to tell. And I want to be the one to help tell that story. I also want to kind of open up the doors a little bit. I don't know if publishing in general is a little intimidating for some. Like I said, the majority of my authors so far have been mostly female doctors and female physicians, but I want to make it open and available and accessible to anyone. It really is an easy process, especially if you have a teacher holding your hand like me. And we have helped to make a number of folks, both men and women, both within and outside of medicine, Amazon bestselling authors. And I want people to know that anybody can do it, particularly women. So I want to help us, produce another best-selling book. And I want to focus on those stories about you. I want to focus on your journey. Hi.
Hi, it's Kendra.
Hi, Kendra. We're kind of just getting started. I was just kind of introducing myself, but you know me, so it's okay to miss that part. But with this continuing to be the years of the woman, I want to continue telling our inspiring stories, because I want someone in North Carolina to tell their story to someone in Japan, and for them to be inspired to do more, do things easier, defeat mental health issues, start that business, get out of that abusive relationship. I want us to share the stories that have helped us and that can help others and continue to help uplift women everywhere. Catch my drift? Let me see. Are y'all still there? I see some waves. Hey, good. Hey, good. So this is how we're going to do it. I have now produced with my with my publishing company, which is Swiner Publishing Company. We have produced, collective anthology-wise, this will be our 4th anthology. Welcome to whomever's signing in. Hey, how are you? This is our 4th anthology. I've done 2 anthology, which means collection of stories. I've done 2 called Thinking About Quitting Medicine, Volume 1 and Volume 2. I'm currently working on one for physician coaches, which is, one that's primarily for female physician coaches. But this would be the first one that I'm doing for everybody. Anybody can be part of this book. Any woman can be part of this book, from all walks of life. It doesn't matter whether you're published or not. I'm going to make it as easy as possible. For those calling in, I'm going to mute you just for the recording, but then, I'm going to unmute at the end and see if you have any questions or concerns. But it's going to be a very easy process. I've done this a couple of times, so I kind of have a template and know the way that things go. I have some folks that I work with in terms of editing. I have 3 female editors, interestingly. All female editors, 1 of 3 will work with us on this project. My husband, Rick Swiner, is the graphic guru, so he's the one that helps us with the book cover design, with the formatting in terms of making it an ebook on Kindle, helping it to transfer into print version, which we will print through Amazon and helps us with marketing, etc. I have some wonderful graphic designers who help us with getting some nice, cute graphics out so they can help us promote the book on social media. And then most of it comes from you telling your friends and family about what's coming and how excited you are about being an author. And hopefully they will be ready to support you both physically with coming out to our launch party, which we'll also do and organize for the group at the end of the book, and financially with purchasing both the electronic copies and your physical copies once everyone gets them. Okay? I know I'm throwing a lot at you, but trust it's easy. I'm going to share the screen because I'm going to show you my timeline for the project, okay? And actually, I'm going to unmute just in case you guys have a question or concern as I get the slideshow up. Any current questions or concerns? No? Good. My timeline will probably explain a lot of other things that you may have swirling around in your brain. Okay. Hopefully everybody can see this. And if you're on the phone, I will send you a copy of this so you can see it. But essentially, it does not take long to publish a book, especially when you have multiple people helping and writing a chapter. So each author will be responsible for their own chapter, okay? A chapter can be anywhere between 500 to 1,500 words, which is where that is here. Excuse me. And if we start today being the 25th of February, if you take a month where, you know, a couple of times during the week or on Sundays between now and March 25th, setting aside 30 minutes to an hour of writing time will give you enough allotted time to get a chapter done, okay? And your chapter can be told from whatever perspective. You can talk about whatever your journey is as far as being a superwoman is relevant to you, what being a superwoman means, what struggles, what challenges, what failures you've gone through in your life, how you've succeeded and accomplished things despite those challenges, what tips you would give to your younger self going through life, what tips you would give to another lady going through similar issues that you're going through, how to work yourself out of it and get out of it. These are the things I want you to talk about. I want you to talk about medical illness. I want you to talk about raising kids. I want you to talk about failing and succeeding in business. Whatever those things that are important to you in your life's journey, I want you to share those, okay? That's what your chapter is about. I'm not going to be very stringent because I want your own flair, your own personal flavor to come out in your story. I want you to share what you are most comfortable sharing and what you want, what feels good sharing to others. I want you to be as transparent as you want to be with this, okay? So a month starting from today till March 25th, I think is a great amount of time. If you need my help, if you need my hand holding, that's my biggest job as a publisher, is to be your accountability partner and to answer questions, to help you feel comfortable. If you get stuck, if you have a brain freeze, if you have writer's block, this is what I'm here for. I'll also create a Facebook group for our authors so that we can stay in touch with each other and help encourage each other. And if you get stuck, if you want to share a couple of paragraphs of the group and say, y'all, look at this, give me your feedback. Is this too much? Is not enough? We're going to help each other with this, okay? With my other physicians book going on right now, with our page, we also do scheduled writing time, so that if you need some guided time where I essentially force you to sit down and write, because I know time gets in the way and family gets in the way. But if you have a scheduled time where you're sitting down and I'm there with you, we can also organize that. Also, if most of us are here in the Raleigh-Durham area, we could also schedule some actual physical sitting down time where we can sit and write and get some work done. So I'm here for you as you need it, and I'm excited to help you share your story. So between now and March 25th, your chapter will be due. I also would love to have a bio, a biography of you. So, doesn't have to be a full resume, but it could be a quick paragraph of Miss Kimberly Williams graduated from North Carolina Central, and she's the phenomenal owner of Right Time Realty. Because what I was like, yes, she shakes her head. What I also want this to serve as is a way for people to get in touch with you. So what if multiple women read your story, bond with you, feel drawn to your story and say, you know what? Excuse me. I've been looking for a hairstylist. I've been looking for a realtor. I've been looking for a publisher. I'm going to get in contact with this lady because I want to support her in her business. So I want your bio there to be your short resume because I want people to be able to contact you if you have services, or contact you just as a friend, or, whatever you want to share, either from a career or personal perspective. I want that to be there. I'm going to take a quick sip from my throat. Okay. Excuse me. So you're writing a paragraph for your bio, and you're writing your chapter about your journey. Okay. I'm going to unmute for questions. Phone callers, I have you unmuted if you have the questions. Okay.
Hey, Doc. This is
Yep.
Angela. I just wanted to make sure. I wasn't sure if I was on the right call, or if you're going to be talking about this later, about the marketing tips for public speaking. Am I on the right call?
So this is actually this is to be included in our new book that we're creating, Dr. Harris.
Oh, so I think I'm on the wrong.
Or you might be on the right call. No, yeah,
Okay.
I'm doing the speaker sheet at 1:00.
Sorry, thanks.
That's okay.
Bye.
Yeah, Dr. Harris is already writing a book for me, so we'll work on my book first.
I've heard this before. Okay, sorry about that. That one. Bye.
Bye. Any other callers with questions? She's one of my other authors already. All right. Nope. Okay.
Did you already go over a call?
Nope. It's coming.
Okay.
It's coming. And that's the most important piece. All right. Are you taking a walk? That looks nice.
I'm actually taking my lunch break to work out. So I'm
Good
going
for
into
you.
the gym real quick and then coming out and go back to the gym.
Good for you. That's a Superwoman survival tip. That's great.
Yes, ma'am.
Work out at lunch. Good. All right. So, stuff due in March. So chapter bio due in March. Okay. Starting in April or May, which let me go back. In April, headshots due. Okay. Let me get my slide back up here. Current slide. So I put like March 18th, anywhere between, April 18th, between April 18th and April 25th. Headshots will be due. You need nice looking professional headshots, not taken with your camera phone, but actual professional headshots for the book and for marketing purposes, because you are now going to be a wonderful best-selling author. Okay. So if you haven't taken a recent headshot, that means from your head at least to your shoulders. If you have a full body, that's fine too, but a really nice professionally done headshot will be required for this book, because I want to make it as cute, as pretty, get all the graphics right, make it look as professional as possible. Side note, my husband also is a photographer. So if you are local and you don't have someone that is able to take your pictures for you, then Rick Swiner Impact Imagery certainly can help. So let us know, okay? And of course, he will give us a family discount, wink, wink, because he's helping us with other stuff in the book, okay? All right. Once your headshots are done, then we can start working on the book cover. And Rick Swiner through Spider Marketing also does that. Headshots and other images will be used for the book cover. We'll start getting that done while editing is being done as well. So a lot of things will happen concomitantly at the same time, so that it maximizes our time. because by the beginning of the summer, we want this book done. Once the book cover is done, and I've given us an ISBN number, which is the barcode number with the price of the book on it, we can actually start doing some pre-orders. I'll walk you through what that means. That essentially means that even though we don't have the book physically in our hand, we can go ahead and start making money, and you can start making your money back by telling everybody, hey, y'all, this wonderful book is coming out. We're excited about it. This is what it's about. Look at our book cover. It's beautiful. It's going to be available this date, but for those that want to get a jump start or get a discount, a discounted pre-order copy, you can order here, and I'll show you how to do that. Okay, and that's part of the marketing piece. The potential pricing points of the books are, as noted here on the slide. Price of an ebook is generally, and this is on Kindle, it's generally around $5.99 for most electronic books of this genre. When we do our bestsellers campaign, when we're trying to launch and become an Amazon bestseller, we will discount it to 99 cents for a very short period of one day. And there's a formula to this. And people are very, very, they're focused on getting the deal. They're focused on, not being in the back of the line. So they're very excited about supporting you on that day and time. And I'll tell you when that day and time are set. But that's when and how we become an Amazon bestseller, even before the printed version comes out. Once the printed version comes out, that will be around like the $15.99 price point, because again, when you look at other comparisons in this genre, particularly for those who are first-time authors, this is a good average cost. Okay. And then my next topic is cost and what that will involve for the authors involved. But I'm going to unmute just in case you guys have any questions in particular. Kendra, you still there?
I'm here, but I'm going to go soon.
Okay.
I have to go soon, but I'm still here.
Okay. And I see your face, Kalisha, but I don't hear you. Everything okay? And Miss Brown is still walking. I see her outside. All right, I'm going to keep going. So pricing. The cost of this project from start to finish, that includes me helping you keep accountable, keeping you guided with your writing, the editing, the book cover design, the marketing, and 10 free books for each author. That means when you come out of this, you walk out with 10 free books, is $1,000. I generally have my authors pay in installments. So $200 a month is generally what I do. And that includes all these things that I've mentioned. And you come out as an Amazon bestselling author by this summer. Okay. I generally have my folks pay via PayPal, and I generally do automatic payments. So that keeps both you and me from chasing each other for money. Because if it's already scheduled, then you don't have to remember. And it comes out automatically. And if you are interested and know that you definitely want to participate, I would love to go ahead and start getting the first payment due by Friday, so we can start really getting down and getting involved with our writing of our first drafts, because we'll have a month or so to do that. Okay.
Awesome.
Questions, concerns? Okay, good. I'm unmuting you, Miss Brown. Actually, you may have to do it yourself. For my folks on video, if you have a question, you have to unmute yourself. Okay. All right. I see your mouth moving, Miss Brown, but I can't hear you. Try again. Can't hear you. Excuse me. There you go.
This is Joanna Fields Gilmore.
Oh, for some reason it says Brown. Hi.
Yeah, that's the name of my phone.
Oh, hi.
I was like, who's Miss Brown?
I know, it says Brown's iPhone. I was like, hey, Miss Brown.
Yeah.
Did you have a question for us?
No, I don't have any questions.
Okay, good. Yeah, I saw your mouth moving. I wanted to make sure. All right. Miss Kim, you okay?
I'm good. Yep.
Good. Okay. last part of this is we launch. Excuse me about my throat tickle. I'm approximating that we'll be ready to launch in early summer, like June. And I love to do launch parties because it's a wonderful way for your family and friends to come out and support you, have a celebration, and of course, bring their money so they can buy all the books. If you want to order more books, we can order at wholesale. Most books, if the printed version is $15-ish on Amazon, Amazon can usually print more author copies for around like $2 per copy. So you get, a discount when you order your own books, and I can, order those for you if you want more books. But you'll certainly have your 10 free ones. And if you happen to run out before the actual launch party, where we have a party and invite people, then we can always order some more so that you'll have many books to sell. Okay. And that's it. I'm going to walk you through. I'm going to hold your hand through this process and keep it as easy, as simple as possible. We'll be doing the majority of the work on the back end. All I need is a chapter from you, a headshot, and we hopefully make everything else go smoothly. And that's it. All right. Questions, concerns? I can't stop coughing.
Hey, so this is Kim. So
Yes,
because
ma'am.
I'm driving, it kept going in and out. So how are you going to send out this? Are you going to email it or put it on the Facebook page?
I'll do both.
Perfect. Okay, cool.
I'll do both. Okay. Any other questions, Joanne or Kendra or Kalisha?
Not now. I'm excited.
I'm excited.
Me too.
Yay! And I think my picture froze on my my video, but I'm very excited. If you can see my face. I'm excited.
Yeah, because all I see is a phone.
Get it in, Joanne. Get the exercise in. I need to go out. I'm gonna go outside and walk today since the sun is out.
Yeah, but don't breathe in the cold air. Put something over your mouth.
Right.
First.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you, Doc. Yes, Doc.
You're welcome.
All right, ladies. Well, I'm going to send some more notes so you can think about things. Again, I would love our first deposit to be in by Friday so we can get it cracking, because we got a couple of months to go and the summer is going to come quick. So I'm excited about getting this done and getting this out and making you all best-selling authors, okay?
All right.
Awesome.
All right.
Okay.
Love y'all. Talk to you later.
Awesome. Peace.
Bye.